Let's talk about the issue that we have mentioned in the previous video where this block of code was not seen at all, and that is because our script is looking for empty lines to process the block. However, there is no empty line after this block. So what we need here is something that matches the end of the file, because the file might end immediately after the block. And AWK has something for that. So if I type end and then I create a block of code, then this block of code will be executed only after AWK has processed all the lines. So what I can do inside this block is that I can take everything inside that block and then duplicate it here. So now if I execute the script, then we see that our code is now handling that last entry that we see here. However, there is now some redundancy, right? Because we have the same code duplicated twice in two blocks. And in that case, we need something like functions, which is supported in AWK. So AWK supports functions. So what I'm gonna do is that I'll copy all of that code from any of these blocks, and then I'll define a function here. Let's call it handle block, for example. And then I pasted the code that I got from the above two blocks. Now, if I go to these two blocks, I can actually delete all the code from here and replace it with a simple call to the handle block function. And I can also do the same thing within this block. Now let's test our script. Okay, we see here that it is still working as expected. And just to ensure that everything is working, even the other case where our code is not at the end of the file, so I'll add an extra empty line here, and then I'll execute again. And we see that it is still working as expected. So now we have achieved our target, and we have seen that AWK supports functions, and we have seen also that it supports patterns other than regular expressions, like this special pattern here, for example. And in the next videos, we are going to alter the task a little so that we can explore more features of AWK.